But Sabally, Thomas, two of the big name additions for the Mercury, and getting after it.
Brown and Prince started in the beginning of this third quarter.
Brown following her shot. Had a couple of good looks, not able to get it home.
You know, she'll get her angles again. She's getting her legs underneath her. She's just trying to find out what position she's playing coming from Dallas. And she came off the bench there with McCowan being the starter.
Two of her best years scoring-wise at Dallas. Burton with the bomb.
Oh, nice rebound.
Big time Prince showing the hops. Here's Sabally stepping right into the three. Man.
Well, you see Sabally's releasing as the shot goes up. Yeah, she's got four. She's releasing when she's on the perimeter, and her teammates are looking to pass the ball down the court.
Biggest lead of the game right here for the Mercury. They're up by 10.
Sammy Whitcomb with 7 rebounds.
Wow. Prince following her own shot, athletic, and gets her home.
Well, she looked like she was going to leak back on defense and realized she missed it so bad after the missed shot and getting an offensive rebound.
Board work continuing to favor Phoenix. Again, a huge emphasis for Nate Tibbetts and his staff. Thornton carrying the offensive load in that first half for Golden State. 2 on the shot clock. You got to put it up.
Nice block by Brown. And we talk about positionless defense, or offense, defense players, but Brown creating a lot of issues with her height on the defensive end, and then the nice pass by AT, and Brown getting fouled and making the shot.
Boy, Brown recognizing right away, I've got to miss. Ooh, Kalani from the weak side, and here comes the Mercury.
Remember her dad, P.J. Brown, played for the Celtics in the NBA. Great footwork, great blocking ability.
Indeed, and her mom coached her throughout her high school career, learning from 2 greats.
Yeah, they went to Louisiana Tech. Great basketball school.
The flip and the shot clock violation. Third quarter action here at PHX Arena. Laying off of Hayes, keeps that dribble alive. Mid-range block from Prince. Thomas on the run.
AT running through.
And then some.
Prince with the block shot.
Thomas with her second foul, team's first of the quarter. Off the pick, Hayes is true.
Hayes with her first zone.
Hayes has been chilly until that stick.
Well, as you mentioned earlier, too, in the beginning of this game, man, that, you know, how they played in the fourth quarter against LA. They came in the third quarter, they had 38 points, and so you just cannot go to sleep on this team.
Extra pass, 2 on the shot clock, not there. Good block out inside. Fagbenle, and here comes Golden State.
Yeah, you can see the run there. They're pushing the ball. They're making shots. And again, doing a great job on the offensive glass.
Burton, ring it up.
Yeah, 2 players I mentioned that did not knocked down a shot. They were 0 for 10 from threes, and now the 2 guards.
Did, guys? She signed AT up for basketball, which means I think we all know moms know best.
That's great. And AT still talks about that moment. Yep, when she just burst out crying. Thanks, Mom. We're all thanking you. What a player. Sabally, runner not there.
I'm surprised that she went back to the right hand on that shot.
So the Valkyries looking to carve into that deficit. Another long ball. Front rim and off. And here's AT. Mercury with numbers. Layup, Uzun.
3-on-1 break. What a great opportunity for the Mercury. And one of the reasons is because Golden State is gang rebounding.
Sabally. 10 on the shot clock. The kick, Billings. Good position on that weak side rebound.
What a tough pass.
Thomas, look at the handles by Thomas. Oh, baby, count it.
They want an offensive foul. Tiffany Hayes is saying, Howie, can you not call that right in Jeff? Well, those are the kind of players you want. Said, I can do anything on the court. I'm a basketball player.
Three-point play, Thomas. 49, third frame for Mercury at this point. Team foul, if you're wondering, on Golden State. A couple of Valkyries players in foul trouble. Easy pick there to cut down on after 20 of the cough-ups against Las Vegas. There's the kick, extra pass. Good execution. Thornton drills the three.
Well, Golden State, they're doing such a nice job, and then they've got their spot-up shooters.
Heck of a game for Thornton. Uzun.
She did a nice job using the screen.
Maybe they'll keep feeding Thornton with the hot hand. She's got 12. Trying to post up is Billings. Pretty good job by Westbeld, who checks in. Play whistle dead.
Yeah, Hayes. I'm raising my hand and saying I did the foul.
Well, that's 5 on Sabali.
That's right. I played 15 games last year with that shoulder injury. Played on the Olympic team.
Injuries have plagued Sabali. When we saw her healthy for an entire season in 2023, she took the league by storm. Uzun trying to angle for an inside edge. Throws it away. Good hands inside by Burton.
Well, let's talk about spacing. They've got to recognize spacing, and that is, you're penetrating, that's great, but your defense is just plugged in there.
Fagbenle.
Yeah, Thornton and Fagbenle doing a nice job knocking shots down from the outside. A little bit on their heels. But again, this is a situation for Nate Tibbetts, how he's going to get rotations, what players are going to play. Not a good pass is out of the game. And certainly Ka Copper not playing because we know that she's taken on that lead as a leader.
Late and Van Loo on the floor for Golden State. So no Copper. Sabali fouling out. And look at Late landing on her keister after drilling the three. The run continues for
by the Valkyries, and defensively for the Mercury, not having the communication. Litskins was up top. Can she shoot the three? Well, they should have let her try, not let the guard do it. Nice pass.
Westbeld, extra pass, and Cat drills it.
Yeah, Taylor was wide open, but
all the way to the rim, not there. Uzun looking up, seeing if they have numbers. Here come the Mercury. Catch, shoot. Look at that hustle play. Taylor, but into the hands of Golden State. Toure checking in. Short corner. Toure's had a couple of long balls.
Yeah, you got to recognize the three-point shooters. As much as you want to help from that way far weak side, you got to have some kind of space to get back defensively.
8 on the shot clock. Celeste missing an and one, but Taylor will go to the line.
Yeah, Linskins with the foul, and Taylor looked like she had the outside shot, but
battling for those precious few roster spots. Back to almost knock off LA the other night at home. So
surprised if we don't see Thomas as much. The game Nate Tibbetts talked about not playing players more than 25 minutes.
Late with the runner. Linskins, I thought, would put up the shot at D1. Buck 15 left to go in the third. Tough shot by Prince. Linskins with the board, and here comes Van Loo. Toure. How good has she been off the bench? And one draws the foul. She can complete the three-point play.
5 rebounds, 6 assists.
Fourth quarter underway. Get a load of this.
They only had 1 turnover in the third quarter.
Wow.
And 6 turnovers by the Mercury. So they've just picked up their second turnover in the second half.
Mac solid in the
season goes on. Mac will look to get more shots and look to take sophomore shot.
Quarter in front of over 6,400 here at PHX Arena.
A good defense by Prince.
Van Loo looking to put the ball on the deck. McConnell. Toure. Rimming out. Ball into the hands of, doing a good job off the bench. Catch and shoot. Oh, late with the 3 ball and was fouled.
Mercury foul charge number 10, Sefki Uzu.
Uzu's down on the corner off that pass.
The bench for the Valkyries pretty darn solid for Coach Nakase. 61-59 Golden State, again early in the 4th.
Okay, this is a very young Mercury team that is out there. Uzun has the most experience. You got Mac, who played 40 games, and then players that are trying to make the team.
Prince, turnover, quarter on a serious run. And Golden State looking to extend the lead. It's 2 right now. Dumping it inside, Linskens.
Boy, she's got a nice pass out there.
8 on the shot clock. Van Loo, scoop, and score.
And remember, both coaches are evaluating players to see who couldn't.
Today with that nagging back issue. Mac hook checked away from behind by 8-10 Valkyries. Wow. Prince stepping right into that 3. Linskens with the board, and Van Loo looking up. She'll trot it up. Nakase's bench has been phenomenal. Bibby checking in, lets the 3-pointer fly.
And Golden State really took advantage, pushing the ball, getting it inside off the turnovers.
Short on the 3, Linskens tips it to herself. Toure.
Yeah, Linskens at 6'4" creates a lot of problems without Brown in there. Very agile, as you said, on the Belgian Olympic team, and has been playing over in Russia.
4 on the shot clock. Extra pass, wide open, late, not there.
Inside position by Bibby.
Big time. Nobody putting a body.
Well, you lose sight instead of you're ball watching, and when that ball goes up, instead of finding somebody to get a.
Graduating from Maryland before.
Too, with the nil and all the transfers that they go through in college.
Valkyries 65-59, matching the biggest lead, under 7 to go. Let's see if there's some execution in the tank for the Mercury. Mac on the roll, the floater is good.
She's so good 5 feet in, but you'd like to see her extend that range a little bit more.
She and Uzun playing the pick and roll game. Oof.
WNBA teams. Played at Penn State.
Well, Poindexter had no choice but to foul Linskens. Has been a great player in the NBA. And TJ, obviously, and Megan, obviously, undrafted out of Duquesne, would love to crack that code as well. (66-61). Lots of time left in this game. Uzun dumps it. Again, it's Uzun and Mac.
Yeah, Uzun doing it on the defense to pick her up. And certainly this X Factor fans would love to see a win for the Mercury in their preseason game.
Toure. We're just kind of plopping into the hands of Mac. Didn't have to jump, just went right into the mitts. Long ball. Big time. Celeste Taylor, we're talking.
Yeah, the Mercury have been pretty quiet from the 3-point range.
Linskens looking for the cutter, not there. Now Van Loo. UConn before that, Princeton checking in for the Valkyries. She's been an instant fan favorite in the Bay Area.
Well, she had a great Final Four for UConn.
3 on the shot clock, and Van Loo lets it fly. Chen keeps it alive, and here comes Golden State again. Van Loo switching hands. Good hands by Poindexter. Van Loo hesitates. Got to put it up if you're Bibby. How about that to be?
Her hand on it, couldn't rip it away.
Valkyries by a deuce. Brown just pulls her way in. Linskins, but Brown doesn't quit on the play.
I love the inside pivot that she had.
Rimmon out. Kalani with the board. A chance for the Mercury to reclaim that lead. Megan cut off at the pass, and Van Loo's going to be called for that foul. Poke check. Indeed. All right, coach's challenge goes the Valkyries' way. Foul is erased from Van Loo. It's Golden State's ball, and Bibby makes the Mercury pay.
Yeah, one of the questions asked to Natalie Nakase about this team said, I just want high character. I want them to have fun. And coming into this game, she wanted connectivity to the team, and she really values the players' input.
Kate standing by, take it away.
She wants that high character because you know who she learned from, the best. Coach credited Annie Myers-Drysdale as her mentor in the game. And I'll tell you,
Everyone could see Annie Myers-Drysdale rolling her eyes. You'd see how she wants to change the subject, and Nakase wouldn't let her. It was great. Bibby missed the wide open layup. Hats off to you, Annie Myers-Drysdale.
It's about their time, especially right now, and these players having the opportunity to continue in our 29th season for the WNBA. And you'd like to see their history, and let's keep talking about the players that really made this league happen.
That's a great sentiment. I love that. As a busted play results in Touré's bucket. Again, Golden State's bench head out. Still tons of time left, but it's time to execute if you're the Mercury and
block out, but knocking down some threes, and this bench has been very productive for Golden State.
19 turnovers now for the Mercury.
Charge number 15,
Passes, and right now for the Golden State Valkyries, they've spotted up, they've gotten good penetration, the defense has dropped in, and they've been able to pass out to their shooters.
All those turnovers, 19 of them, resulting in 29 Golden State points. There's your advantage, and if this score stays, Annie, there's the reason why the Valkyries could get out of Dodge with the win.
Well, they're 12 of 40. That's one of the things Nate Tibbetts likes about her ability to turn the defense and go for those steals and be a presence out there.
Travel, and it's incumbent on that Coach Tibbetts is looking for. Nakase as well. You don't look at the score, you look at both ends of the floor in terms of execution. Look at McConnell, can't get it home, there's Brown.
And McConnell trying to make things happen, getting inside, and Brown right there to clean it up.
Touré.
Yeah, Touré. She's got a great chance of making this team, boy.
Man, club out of France. $1:29 left to go in this fourth quarter. Taylor off the pick. Westbeld tries to keep it alive. Taylor doesn't want the pick. Floater and one. Huge stick for Taylor. There's life left.
Well, the one thing with Taylor, too, Ann, is that, you know, she's a physical player. I mean, she's strong.
Take the WNBA court. Ball stays alive. McConnell with the three. Sticks it! Crowd into it. To pick. Nothing there on the roll. Touré. My goodness. Touré coming to play.
Four of 9 from threes for Touré, 19 points.
Has been on fire. Westbeld. And now Taylor. Oh, wow. Celeste.
Came back.
Man.
Putting the pressure on.
Big bucket from Taylor. And the
zone to make those mistakes so we can correct them. You can't take an expansion team for granted at all.
Mercury ball.
I've just seen Taylor turn on that. She had the shot. That's not a bad play either, getting it to Brown, but a good.
She's got to stick them both. First one is good. Hit them both.
Got a nice shot.
Here comes the heat. Toure across the timeline. Valkyries trying to protect the lead.
Now he wants to foul. They
You got to
can't
foul
catch him.
now. And with 3.9 left, finally,
Foul charge number 15.
And
Poindexter.
a young team in there. They've got to listen to the coach.
well, that's a big one.
But they forced 6 turnovers in that third quarter against Phoenix.
Timeout.
And yep. Westbeld not there at the buzzer. And credit Golden State, who trailed.